did a vision quest in the Utah desert out by Escalante. In fact, I parked myself on this cliff edge above the Escalante River. And I was there for 4 days. I brought a 5-gallon jug of water, a sleeping bag, and a little chair, like a little camp chair. And that was it. 3 things. And I
5 gallons? You said 5 gallons for 3 days?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
5 gallons for 3 days, or 4 days rather.
Okay.
4 days out there.
Okay.
And
wow.
Yeah, and it was in the summer and no shade or anything like that. It was, but yeah, the purpose was to have a vision, and I had a vision on the very first day. And that's a whole other story. But on the end of the 3rd day, I'm starting to hallucinate from not eating, and there was this rock, and I'm looking out at this rock, and the rock turns into an elephant, and it says, "Come on." It's kind of like looking over its shoulder. It says, "Come on, we got to go." I'm like, "Where?" It says, "We got to go to Landalozi Game Reserve in the wild eastern corner of South Africa." And I said, and that's where Boyd wrote The Lion Tracker's Guide to Life. His family owns Landalozi Game Reserve.
Okay.
And I said to myself, well, that was a clear vision. Now, money and time are both a little tight right now. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that happen anytime soon. So I kind of put it on the back burner, but it's been something I've always wanted to do, or it's been something I really want to do. And then fast forward to like maybe 5 months ago, I'm introduced to a coach, an amazing guy, Janis Cherkis, who's a coach in Silicon Valley, very successful guy, works with, names we've all heard of. And he says to me, we get on a couple calls, he kind of becomes a mentor to me. And he says, "Ret, there's this thing I do every summer. I don't know, I feel like you would vibe on this. It's this retreat, and I bring 5 or 6 guys with me, and we go to this place. It's in South Africa. It's on this amazing game reserve. We work with this author of this just incredible book. You would really love this book, by the way. And we spend 5 days with the author, and we learn how to track lions with him. And we go into the metaphor of the lion track." And I said, "I think I know what you're talking about, and I'm in." He says, "Yeah, it's with the lion tracker, Boyd Vardy, on Landalozi Game Reserve in the wild eastern corner of South Africa." I said it just like that. So the elephant spoke the same words Janis spoke. And prior, yeah. 3 years prior.
Were you able to keep a straight face as he was describing this?